Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. What we talk about: stocks, cash, charts, limits, red, green, something you ain't never seen. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. You can join the group. 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 First things first, ACB, we all about it. That's a roller, that's a score. Ain't no other way around it. Grew the channel from a minor to a major. Yeah, we players in the damn game. Now they wanna pay us. You wanna advertise your stock? You can come and holler. We got members that are ready to drop all them dollars. Back it up, we could back it up. 20,000 subscribers, oh my God, you can add it up. Comment below, getting all the dough. Sell it up high, then we buy it down low. We brought you pivot, we the shits there. What's your decision? Either standing or you sitting. Making so many videos, I'm like, here we go. So many fucking trolls, damn, I'm like, adios. We staying positive, all the members are dope too. If you wanna get big money, we can show you. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. What we talk about: stocks, cash, charts, limits, red, green, something you ain't never seen. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. You can join the group. 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 We in the second round. Look where I am. He told you what to get. Yeah, he told you about BAM. We're getting busy. Getting busy. They wonder about Kid. Like, who is he? The market crazy. Manipulation. I'm finna get this money. It's all a determination. Good weed. I roll it up. I smoke it up. I'm like, ooh wee. Look back. Who you think brought you chemistry? Now it's up 100%. That's the recipe. That's the antidote. Damn, yeah, your man is dope. Watch me dance. I'ma prance like an antelope. Zena, you know that we been blessed. I'm talking about the stock, not the warrior princess. Watch the big stocks rocket through the roof. And if you're looking for winners, you can fucking join the group. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. What we talk about: stocks, cash, charts, limits, red, green, something you ain't never seen. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. You can join the group. 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 Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. What we talk about: stocks, cash, charts, limits, red, green, something you ain't never seen. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. You can join the group. 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 You can join the group.
Community is blessed to have ill kid dropping hits, epics, 24/7. It's true. Rich TV Live and Ill Kid.
What's up? What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is your captain speaking, Rich from Rich TV Live. And I love to bring you the winners, and I love to bring them to you first. And I wanted to bring to you Green Growth Brand. Since I brought you this pick first, I thought I'd bring it back to you. So they had some big news yesterday, and I thought I'd break it down because that's just what we do here. We bring in the news, we break it down, and we bring it to you first. It doesn't matter if it's 5 a.m. Your boy is here, right now, pre-market, talking green growth brands. Let's go. GGB in Canada, GGBXF in America. Green Growth Brands yesterday announced that it has reached an agreement with Aphria to shorten the expiry time for acceptance of its formal offer to acquire all of the issued and outstanding common shares of Aphria, APHA on the TSX and APHA on the New York Stock Exchange from 5 p.m. Toronto time on May 9th, 2019 to 5 p.m. Toronto time on April 25th, 2019, otherwise known as the expiry time. The company has also agreed to repurchase 27,300,000 of its common shares held by GA Opportunities Corp for aggregate consideration of $89 million, or a significantly discounted price of approximately $3.26 Canadian per share, otherwise known as the repurchase. The aggregate consideration will be paid through a combination of cash and secured promissory note, otherwise known as the note, payable in 6 months from the closing of the repurchase. Green Growth has granted a security interest to GAOC to secure its obligations under the agreement relating to the repurchase and to the note. GAOC will continue to hold 200,000 Green Growth shares following completion of the repurchase, which shares will be subject to a 12-month lockup agreement on customary terms, with 16,666 shares released per month, as GAOC will hold less than 5% of the issued and outstanding. Green Growth common shares on closing of the repurchase on a diluted basis will no longer have rights under the nomination rights agreement with the company. The company's repurchase of its common shares will allow for the elimination of the second largest block of its outstanding shares at a price that is significantly below the market price. This is huge for Green Growth Brands, people. We are pleased to be buying back 27,300,000 shares owned by GA Opportunities, significantly below the market price, and the expected sale of our toehold position of 3 million shares of Aphria, all of which will benefit our shareholders, says Peter Horvath. Peter, if you're watching, I'd love to get you on our show, buddy. We've been talking about Green Growth Brands. We were first to bring you up to the entire investment community. We will continue to talk about you first until everybody else starts saying that they brought you to them first. But in the meantime, we want to make sure, since nobody really knows who Green Growth Brands is yet, other than the people that are watching Rich TV Live, we want to make sure that everybody knows that you are a genius, my friend. Peter Horvath is a genius. This was a genius move by Peter Horvath. He seems to continue to make these big moves. Peter Horvath, CEO of Green Growth Brands, says we are bringing our offer to an end on good terms with Aphria, and we are excited to turn our focus to our CBD, personal care, and retail cannabis business. We are actively continuing to review our partnerships and M&A opportunities, mergers and acquisitions, to accelerate the build-out of our company. This was a genius move by Peter Horvath. He attempted to acquire Aphria and knew that if he didn't acquire the company, at the very least, it would be a great publicity stunt for the company, because here we are talking about Green Growth Brands. Genius. This man is a genius, okay? The company is entitled to shorten the time period for acceptance of the offer on Aphria today, issue a deposit period news release within the meaning of National Instrument 62-104, takeover bids and issuer bids, NI 62-104, stating Aphria has agreed to reduce the initial deposit period of the bid to 92 days from January 23, 2019. In connection with the acceleration of the offer, Aphria and the company have also agreed to a mutual 12-month standstill period and have agreed to enter into discussions involving a potential commercial arrangement between the parties. Interesting. All other terms and conditions of the offer remain unchanged. A notice of variation with respect to the offer will be filed with the Canadian securities regulators, will be mailed to holders of Aphria Shares, and will be available for review on SEDAR at sedar.com. The notice of variation should be read in conjunction with the original offer to purchase and circular dated January 22nd, 2019, the offer to purchase and circular, and the other documents accompanying the offer to purchase and circular. Both Green Growth and Aphria have determined that the accelerated expiry of the offer is in lieu of proceeding with the offer for an extended period of time. In their respective best interests, both Green Growth and Aphria agree that the proposed transaction, as described in more detail in the notice of variation, is superior to the offer. If the offer is successful, then the proposed transaction among Green Growth, Aphria, and GAOC will terminate and not be completed. Relief was granted to Green Growth on April 12, 2019 by the Ontario Securities Commission, otherwise known as the relief, from certain formal requirements relating to issuer bids in connection with completing the repurchase. The repurchase is expected to occur in early May after the expiry of the offer and is conditional on the satisfaction of the terms of the relief, including that the price at which the repurchase is completed is not greater than the market price of the common shares, calculated in accordance with NI 62-104. The company has obtained written consents for the repurchase from shareholders holding in the aggregate a majority of the outstanding voting shares of the company, other than voting shares held by interested parties, related parties of interested parties, and their joint actors. The board of directors of the company has received an opinion from the company's financial advisor that the repurchase is fair from a financial point of view to the company's shareholders other than GAOC, based on the closing price of $3.86 per Green Growth share on the CSE as of April 12, 2019, which it's already higher than that right now. The last trading day prior to the date of the notice of variations, the implied offer consideration would be $6.07 per Aphria share, being a 54.8% discount to the Aphria shares closing price of $13.41 on the Toronto Stock Exchange on April 12th, 2019. Wow. This was big. This is so big. I can't believe how smart Peter Horvath is. He just got a bunch of shares at a massive discount. Like, did you see that number? A 54% discount? Like, are you for real right now? Like, this is amazing. They're getting shares at a 54.8% discount. Wow. And that's why the Aphria shares are going down, folks. There's the answer. You want to know? That's why. And that's why the Green Growth shares are going to go up, people. This is huge. Let's break this down. Green Growth Brands share buyback has shareholders excited. This is from Potstock News. 27.3 million share buyback expected to add significant value to shareholders. This is so big for Green Growth Brands. Green Growth Brands Inc., GGB in Canada, GGBXF, a company that has been at the forefront of major financial publications after announcing a hostile takeover bid of Aphria in December, has recently announced a buyback of 27,300,000 common shares held by GA Opportunities Corp. The shares will be repurchased for an aggregate consideration of $89 million. Peter Horvath, CEO, agreed on a friendly resolution as he backed off the Aphria bid. We are pleased to be buying back 27,300,000 shares owned by GA Opportunities, significantly below the market price, and the expected sale of our toehold position of 3 million shares of Aphria, all of which will benefit our shareholders. This is going to generate a lot of shareholder equity, and this is going to generate a lot of shareholder value. Why I believe Green Growth Brands will explode further. Now, we've seen Green Growth Brands had a nice day yesterday, up 6%, and you could see that the chart was trending down recently up until this news. You could see they're up 9.84% in the last month. So they did go as low as 366. Now, if we look at the last year, you can see they've been as high as $6.30 region, and we're at $4 right now. Could we see them go back to $6? If they went back to $6, that would be a 50% increase from these prices. I wouldn't be surprised to see that, to be quite honest with you. Okay. The buyback also represents a significant reduction in outstanding shares, which is huge. It's going to reduce the amount of shares out there. And from a financial perspective, the buyback benefits investors by improving shareholder value, increasing share prices, and increase shareholder confidence. 100%. When you're buying shares, of course shareholders are going to be confident. Why would you be buying shares if you didn't believe in the company? This is huge. We are bringing our offer to an end on good terms and with Aphria, and are excited to turn our focus to the CBD, personal care, and retail cannabis space. We are actively continuing to review our partnership with M&A opportunities to accelerate our build-out of our companies, says Horvath. This is real big. Now check this out. Horizons ETF Management Canada Inc. to launch Horizons US MJ Index ETF. Green Growth Brands GGB, GGBXF makes the list as one of the potential investments comprising of 3.85% of their portfolio. This is a new ETF that is going to be an American ETF, and Green Growth Brands will be in the ETF. Huge! Green Growth Brands will be in the ETF. So stay tuned to that ETF. Green Growth Brands will be a part of it, okay? Let's watch this little video here. Green Growth Brands.
Thanks to GoDaddy, my pajama business is booming.
Whoa,
And
commercials.
making updates to my
Commercials. My goodness. These commercials. Unbelievable.
Speaking of pursuits, Green Growth Brands was in hot pursuit of Aphria. The bid now set to expire 2 weeks earlier than planned. Joining us from Columbus, Ohio is Peter Horvath. He's CEO of Green Growth Brands. Good to see you again, Peter.
Great to be here.
All right, so as we said, you were in pursuit of Aphria and no longer. Why have you ended the pursuit?
Well, I'd say that this story started off as a friendly combination of businesses, and it's ending that way. You know, it's ending as a friendly resolution, which I think is very good because, you know, oftentimes all anybody remembers is the beginning and the end of the story. The middle was reported as a hostile takeover. Obviously, things changed. When we started our bid, the stock was at a very attractive valuation, and there was a short report that maybe had some part of that valuation, and the shorts came off after Aphria took affirmative action along the lines of rethinking management structure, board governance, etc. And the asset no longer was at an attractive price for us, and we let it play out, and both parties got together and spoke, and I think we found a great way to get out. You know, we basically will sell our shares of Aphria at market because we did have a toehold of about 3 million shares, and we'll be buying back 27.5 million shares of our own stock, reducing our outstanding shares by 13%. So that'll be
Wow.
good for our shareholders. And we're buying them back if we bought them back today, they'd be below market. So we think ultimately it's a good resolution. It's a friendly resolution, and in this industry, everybody needs friends. So we stay very positive and supportive of Aphria and look forward to doing work with them in the future if that should happen.
Okay, so you've left that left as friends. There could be opportunities to partner up in the future on different ventures. What immediately do you have planned for Green Growth Brands then? What's the next phase of growing the company?
Right. So I think the big thing is again to remind everybody we're the only cannabis business in the United States with really two businesses. One of them is CBD. We've taken our personal care expertise and brought it to the CBD market. We created probably the best product. Absolutely the best product in the market. We recently did a blind test with a panel. They compared it against much higher brands like Kiehl's, and they preferred our product 3-1, and they didn't even know there was CBD in it. So it was basically purely on the form of a great personal care product. We're right there. So we've opened 10 shops in malls across the United States. Early reads are very positive, high customer conversion. Almost half of the people that approach our shops end up buying, and the testimonial, both in social media and just live to our website, is amazing. We have another 90 shops that we're going to be opening in the next 75 days. So how about that for a big bang? We'll be up to 200, maybe as much as 250 shops by the end of the year. We've got a lot of work we're doing with different parties on wholesale, and we'll announce who they are when we get to a point where we've got a large purchase order. So the CBD business is thriving and very exciting. And then on the cannabis side, we've got 7 new licenses, stores to open in Nevada, in addition to the 2 stores that we operate in Nevada. And then we've got 3 licenses in Massachusetts. We're building those stores. We're going to be remodeling the 2 existing stores in Nevada so we can demonstrate what the new standard in cannabis dispensaries is. These are businesses that are doing $18 million US per store, and we think we can get a 20 to 30% lift with the things we're going to do with product navigation, the customer experience, the flow, the ease of shopping that we're going to create. So we're excited about that. And to tie it all together, we just started selling our CBD product in those stores, and they're outperforming all of the other products in the store combined 6 to 1.
Wow.
So I think we're seeing some really positive signs. We're excited on both fronts, cannabis and CBD.
All right, that sounds like a lot of strength going forward in the United States. What do you think about Canada in the market? It seems to have been a bit of a disappointment. Even though we have the full legalization of recreational marijuana, the sales numbers aren't living up to the expectations of last fall. Does that mean that Canada's off your radar for a bit?
Well, I think Canada, always we were focused on the U.S. first. I think we saw an opportunity to get into Canada. I think right now Canada is off the radar. We'll see. Never say never, but I think there's a lot of work to be done to show that you can grow quality cannabis in millions of square feet. In the United States, I'm yet to see an operation that's more than 30,000 square feet in a grow. And with the difficulty, with the strict testing regimen, which is why recreational cannabis, legal cannabis, should be preferred to black market cannabis. It's difficult to grow cannabis without mold, when you're doing it indoors. And I think that's what I understand is in Canada, that's kind of the challenge is how do you get the quality crop at the quantities that the consumers want? It seems like it's not a demand issue in Canada, it is a supply issue right now.
All right, Peter, always a pleasure to have you on. Thanks for joining us.
Wow. Peter Horvath, just genius. Like, this is the kind of guy that is like a game changer type CEO. So since going public in November 2018, and I brought it to you guys first back then, Green Growth Brands Inc., GGB in Canada, GGBXF, has acquired a highly profitable dispensary in Las Vegas called the Plus Source, and Profitability sells its product in both its own and third-party stores across multiple states. Now, what Peter Horvath said that really caught my attention is the growth potential is so big here, guys. We're talking about a company that is opening up stores for CBD and for cannabis. He mentioned 7 new licenses to sell cannabis. And he talked about, what did he say? 7 new dispensaries, all of which are making $18 million a year. That's like 120 to 140 million of new revenue that will be on the books of Green Growth Brands pretty soon here. So let's definitely stay focused here with this company. On December 5th, 2018, the company was awarded 7 new licenses to operate dispensaries in Nevada. In total, the company now has 8 dispensary licenses in the state and has announced plans to acquire the sister location of the Plus Source Las Vegas, located in Henderson, Nevada. Green Growth Brands Inc. retail dispensaries are not limited to Nevada. The company has licenses to operate dispensaries and cultivation sites in Massachusetts and recently announced a definitive agreement to acquire one in Arizona, making it a true multi-state operator, otherwise known as an MSO. Green Growth Brands Inc. plans to operate and open 400 sales locations by the end of 2019. 400? Whoa! With 300 kiosks in malls and the balance inside retail chains such as DSW designer shoe warehouse stores throughout the US. Right now, staff can open 4 to 6 kiosks per week, and about 100 locations should be open by the end of June. Whoa, he's been busy. Openings will begin in Kentucky, Indiana, and Tennessee, and will expand to 34 states. With 1 test kiosk in DSW, the numbers were fantastic. Hemp-based product sales were 65,000. There's so much opportunity in a topical product, Horvath says. That's where our product development strength is. Let's stay there. Interesting. Interesting. DSW is the number one full-line adult footwear specialty retailer in North America, said Peter Horvath in the announcement. They have revolutionized shopping for shoes and accessories, and we are thrilled they chose to partner with our company. Allowing us to introduce a new product category to their customers. The agreement and the deepening relationship with DSW is the first step in our strategy to expand sales of personal care hemp-derived products through external partnerships in mall-based hemp-derived product shops and through a growing number of stores and online, added Horvath. Green Growth Brands Inc. inked a deal with one of the largest mall operators in the U.S., Simon Property Group Inc., for its Seventh Sense Botanical Therapy brand. The partnership will place them in 108 prime locations across the country. Peter Horvath, CEO, says he's not worried about the struggles of malls, and we're talking about going into the 200 or 300 best. There's only 1,000 good malls, and we're talking about going into 200 or 300 of the best. Wow. This is so big. Look at this. GGB beats Apple and Tiffany on one key metric. The success of the Plus Source demonstrates Green Growth Brands Inc. strong retail acumen. The productivity of the dispensary based on forward-looking annualized revenue is approximately $20,185 per square foot, compared to an industry average of less than $2,358 per square foot. The Nevada dispensary generated $3.1 million in the last quarter of 2018. For strictly a revenue per square foot statistic, Green Growth Brands is in a league of its own. Huge. Absolutely huge. As the pot and hemp-derived product sectors grow through retail markets and product innovations, it's worth looking at some comparable metrics in the retail space, in particular, their revenue per square foot of retail space. Keeping this factor in mind, here are some companies that could be seen as comparable. So, Green Growth Brands is making $20,185 per square foot. MedMen is making $8,470 per square foot, more than 2.5 times. Planet 13 is making $1,466 a square foot. We're talking about 15 times more than Planet 13. Apple is making $7,376 per square foot, and Tiffany & Co. is making $3,925 per square foot. Green Growth Brands is definitely in a league of its own. Pot industry average is $2,358 a square foot. They're almost 10 times the industry average. And the retail industry average is $432 a square foot, killing the industry and retail average. Across the entire legal pot industry, the average revenue per square foot is currently $2,358, with Apple leading the way at $7,376. The entire retail sector lags behind, averaging only $432 per square foot. Green Growth Brands CEO Peter Horvath and his team of retail experts and exceptional management team have applied their retail expertise to become the retail industry leaders for this key metric. Exceptional management team with history of retail dominance. The team we've put together is arguably one of the top retail teams in any market, let alone pot, Peter Horvath, CEO of Green Growth Brands. Stacked with so much retail talent, the Green Growth Brands team is built to be a powerful sales force in any industry, let alone the newly emerging pot industry. At the top, the company's leaders have each been executives at top-level retail brands such as Victoria's Secret, American Eagle, DSW, and Bath and Body Works, just to name a few. And now he's going back with those partnerships and he's putting Green Growth Brands in those locations like DSW. Genius. Unbelievable. They have a world-class management team. Let's take a look at this team. Peter Horvath, the CEO, a master of strategy and execution. Peter has held leadership roles for brands such as Victoria's Secret, American Eagle Outfitters, DSW, and Limited Brands. Under his leadership, shoe retailer DSW went public on the New York Stock Exchange with a 1.5 billion IPO. Peter was also responsible for raising 85 million Canadian in a private placement to fund Green Growth Brands Inc., far exceeding the original target of 55 million Canadian. What makes Peter Horvath a truly unique leader is his passion for working directly with employees of all levels. This is not an ornamental CEO focused solely on raising capital. Randi Whitaker, COO, veteran retail executive Randi Whitaker was brought in to oversee retail, real estate, stores, shops, and e-commerce for Green Growth Brands Inc. He worked with Peter Horvath for many years at Victoria's Secret, bringing an impressive track record as a world-class operator for both Victoria's Secret and most recently for Belk Inc. During his 5 years at EVP, store operations at Victoria's Secret, Randi Whitaker was responsible for 1,100 stores that delivered US $6 billion in annual revenue while maintaining a US $2 billion operating expense budget. Ed Kistner, CAO, with 33 years of multifaceted experience leading retail businesses. Ed Kistner works with Peter as a right and left hands of the company. Ed has played pivotal leadership roles at DSW and Victoria's Secrets. This level of experience is something very few pot competitors can claim. Kelly Wertzman, CSO. Kelly has managed operations across multiple retail sectors for top retail brands such as Luxottica, Victoria's Secret, and Virgin Entertainment. Kelly's big brand experience is a key asset in identifying the supporting business development opportunities for the company. These are 5 points of differentiation for Green Growth Brands. Number 1, strong profitability per selling square feet. With an annualized net revenue of approximately $20,185 per square foot, Green Growth Brands has the strongest reported figure in the pot and retail sectors. While the brands and locations of their stores' growing footprints will all be different, each store will be customer-centric and well-designed for their high productivity and an intuitive merchandise assortment. Rapid retail mall expansion. Number 2, through deep connections made through management's time with other major retail names, Green Growth Brands has a plan to open up 400 hemp-derived product shops by the end of calendar year 2019. This will be powered by a major partnership deal signed with the Simon Property Group to open hemp-derived product shops in 108 shopping centers. Number 3, lucrative retail branding partnerships. Leveraging a previous relationship, Green Growth Brands Inc. signed a major deal with DSW to sell hemp-infused personal care products under the 7th Sense Botanical Therapy brand at 98 select DSW stores throughout the United States. The deal taps into DSW's reach that spans 515 warehouses in 44 states. Leading the way in hemp-derived products and branding. Number 4, the 7 Sense brand line from Green Growth Brands is the first to launch with a rollout throughout the Simon Property Group hemp-derived product shop deal, offering a huge variety of hemp-infused topical beauty products. The company is targeting several different markets through its suite of brands. And last but not least, number 5, exceptional retail-driven management team. The Green Growth Brands Inc. GGBXF is built around a superior pedigree of retail experience led by CEO Peter Horvath, otherwise known as Genius. Peter, we'd love to have you on the show. Consider Rich TV Live and our community. Consider it. Whose experience includes successes with Victoria's Secret, American Eagle Outfitters, DSW, and Bath and Body Works. Company management is experienced and ready to revolutionize the pot retail space and hemp-derived consumer goods. Now you can see here, they were up 6.63% yesterday on the news that they bought back 27,300,000 shares at a massive discount to reduce their issue and outstanding, buy back shares, and they will be selling 3 million of their Aphria shares, and they will be selling them at market, which is creating sell-off for Aphria and creating a buying opportunity for green growth brands. It's true, and you heard it here first from your boy Rich. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I expect them to be green today. You heard it here first from your boy Rich. I expect them to be green. Stay tuned. If they are green and they have a monster day, you know I will be back and I'll bring you the news and I'll break it down first. Now, if you guys haven't heard, Ill Kid has created a new song and it is fire. It's absolute fire. It talks about joining the winning team, the Rich TV Live team. This is Ill Kid Productions. Listen in while I do more due diligence on green growth brands.
Join the Rich TV Live global community and get the picks and hits first.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen,
First,
to the incredible Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. What we talk about: stocks, cash, charts, limits, red, green, something you ain't never seen. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. You can join the group. 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 First things first, ACB, we all about it. That's a roller, that's a score. Ain't no other way around it. Grew the channel from a minor to a major. Yeah, we players in the damn game. Now they wanna pay us. You wanna advertise your stock? You can come and holler. We got members that are ready to drop all them dollars. Back it up, we can back it up. 20,000 subscribers, oh my God, you can add it up. Comment below, getting all the dough. Sell it up high, then we buy it down low. We brought you pivot, we the shits there. What's your decision? Either standing or you sitting. Making so many videos, I'm like, here we go. So many fucking trolls, damn, I'm like, adios. We staying positive, all the members are dope too. If you wanna get big money, we can show you. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. What we talk about: stocks, cash, charts, limits, red, green, something you ain't never seen. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. You can join the group. 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 We in the second round. Look where I am. He told you what to get. Yeah, he told you about Bam. Getting busy. Getting busy. They wonder about him. Like, who is he? The market crazy. Manipulation. I'm finna get this money. It's all in determination. Good weed. I roll it up. I smoke it up. I'm like, ooh wee. Look back. Who you think brought you chemistry? Now it's up 100%. That's the recipe. That's the antidote. Damn, yeah, your man is dope. Watch me dance. I'ma prance like an antelope. Zena, you know that we been blessed. I'm talking about the stock, not the warrior princess. Watch the big stocks rocking through the roof. And if you're looking for winners, you can fucking join the group. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. What we talk about: stocks, cash, charts, limits, red, green, something you ain't never seen. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. You can join the group. 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 Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. What we talk about: stocks, cash, charts, limits, red, green, something you ain't never seen. Welcome to Rich TV. Welcome to Rich TV. You can join the group.